I grew up here in Omaha, and I am the oldest of three. My first assignment, I was in North Omaha. I willingly accepted and said, well, sure. I've always felt strongly that I want education to be something that's available to all kids. My first year here, there was this young lady who came up to me and she said, you know what, Father? I have to tell you, I grew up right down the street from here. And I went to school here for 9 years, and then I went to Duchesne, and then I went to St. Louis University, and then now I work at First National Bank, and now I get to be a mentor. And I just saw the confidence, and I saw how well educated she was, and I thought, you know what, this is something that I'm proud to speak on behalf of. And for many of these kids, they were first generation, sometimes high school grads, but almost all of them first-time college grads. That's the greatest gift you can give any child. And so that's what's given me what I need to wake up and tick every day. The more that I learned about what was happening in Sacred Heart School, the more I became aware that so often there's much more to the story. You know, if we have kids that are coming here hungry, if we're having kids that are not able to have the clothes they need, if we have kids that don't have beds, it was one thing after the other. Well, then I envisioned an outreach center. We're the only self-select food pantry in the city of Omaha. We started a number of partnerships with Creighton University. Now we have a medical clinic that's there. We have the dental school, the social work school. Whenever I want to just get happy, I think about or go over to the Heart Ministry Center. I mean, last year, over 92,000 people were helped there. I'm around sick people often, and many times people that are dealing with cancer. And as much as you think that you're going to be ready to deal with something, when the news comes from left field, when all of a sudden you get this phone call from this doctor, and he said, I need to talk to you about something serious. I have good news and I have bad news. The next morning, I woke up and the first thing I thought was, this is so weird that yesterday you didn't know you have cancer, today you know you have cancer. And I promise, it went just like this. I turned my head and looked over at my window, and the sun was brighter than it ever seemed before. And all the prayers meant more. And I guess if there's one thing that I have found is that if there's one thing I found is that it all matters more. I found out back in January that I was asked to go to St. Patrick's in Elkhorn. And I'm grateful. I'm real excited, about what comes next. And in many ways, I'm reminded that it's the same thing, only different flavor, I think Omaha is the greatest place in the world, and I think that there's great opportunities. My prayer often is that we will have neighborhoods where we appreciate our neighbors, and just to be, I pray that there will be neighborhoods that kids can run around and feel safe and know that they're loved and know that there's people that care about them. And I just, that is something that I hope will one day come back. I just see it's not about me. It's about all of the people that I've been blessed to ask